rushing toward the door there. Hello.
Well, you're the lovely woman to have a date with.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, lucky me. I mean it. You look sensational.
Thank you.
That goes for the stick-thin diamond.
Oh, thank you. Edward Quartermaine gave me this when I helped deliver his grandson.
My goodness. Yes, we mean help deliver. You delivered it. Why be so modest?
Oh, shucks. I wish I had a diamond to give you for all the help you were with Amy's deposition.
Shucks.
So, Howard, would you like a drink?
Perfect.
Oh, good. I'll scotch you.
Right, on the rocks.
All right, you just sit down and look elegant as you do.
Why, thank you. It's all for you.
Thank you. Oh, my word, I can't use these things.
Hey, let me do this.
No. I desperately need the practice. Tell me, Howard, have you been to Frank Smith's house before?
No, I haven't, but I hear, well, from Scotty, he says I'm going to be impressed.
Oh, yeah, I think I will be, too. Oh, my word.
Look, why don't you sit down and relax?
No, well, I have these butterflies.
Well, let me do this, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Scotch?
No, just a little white wine.
All right.
But you don't understand this. I mean, we've known each other for 100 years, right? You're hardly a stranger. Why do I feel like a teenager on our first date?
Well, it's very simple. I'm a man.
Oh, really? No, but I mean, we've been out to dinner, even since Rick left.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is different because we're going to a big party where a lot of your friends and Rick's friends are going to see you out with another man. Like I said, it's simple.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Rick's going to be there, too, tonight. Did you know that?
I wondered about it, but no, I didn't know. Well, this is a really big step for you.
Onward and upward.
Now, hold it right there. That's a really good toast for both of us.
Onward and upward.
Wait, don't move. That's a perfect toast for both of us. Onwards and upwards.
Oh.
You know, the thing is, you are going through the all-alone syndrome. Women who are separated from their husbands, they feel vulnerable because you haven't been in the marketplace in years.
Gee, I wish you hadn't put it quite like that.
Look, I tell you what. Why don't you use tonight to practice on me? We can make small talk and flirt and flatter each other until you get used to it.
Oh, Howard, well, I'll see.
Well, it's up to you, but I'll tell you something. I couldn't have picked a nicer day tonight. And I thank you for asking me.
Well, it's leap year.
No excuses.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I tell you what was on my invitation?
Nope.
Well, Susan Moore is, I guess, acting as Mr. Smith's hostess this evening. And she wrote on the invitation that he was most especially looking forward to getting to know me better because I am Laurel Baldwin's mother. How about them apples?
Great. This whole thing with Lee's law firm, now that Scotty and me have Mr. Smith as a client, this could lead to almost anything.
Well, I'm really pleased about it because I think it means a lovely future for Laura and Scotty. And me, too.
Alan, that was fun. Thank you. Thank you, Monica. He's a handsome boy, isn't he? Well, I'll swear to that in the court of law. And Miss Burke isn't bad either.
All right. Enough of that.
Watch it. We're being followed.
Well, I'm going to have another drink while we wait. What about you, Gail, Monica?
Yes, I'll have another one, Alan. Not for me, thank you.
Lee?
Oh, yeah, I could have another ginger ale. I think I can hold it.
Oh, you're a man after my own heart.
Monica, there is something wrong. Why are you keeping it from me?
Gail, there is nothing wrong. Why do you keep asking?
Look, you're not just tired, you're upset.
Well, do you mind? I would just rather not talk about it.
Yes, I do mind. Look, something's going on between you and Alan. Something, I don't know, unspoken. And don't dare tell me that there isn't.
All I will tell you, Gail, is that I would like to see this party over as soon as possible.
Monica.
I'll get it, darling. My dear Tracy, you look absolutely lovely tonight.
Why? Is that an invitation to sweep off to the dance floor with you? No, thank you.
My darling sister, do you think we could bury the hatchet just for tonight? Have a good time?
We'll see.
Fine. See, come on in.
Monica, I know you told me never to set foot in this house again without an invitation. Luckily, I have an invitation from my brother. I hope that's acceptable to Madonna and child.
Mom.
Jennifer, we know we're a little early, but Lou said that you wanted us here before the other guests arrive for a little surprise.
That's right, Bobby.
Mrs. Anderson, I'm so glad you were able to join us tonight.
You're glad to see this wonderful house, and would you please call me Ruby?
Thank you, Ruby. Jennifer, see to it that Ruby meets the governor.
Oh, it'll be my pleasure.
The governor. The girls at the hospital are never going to believe that, Mr. Smith.
How can I call you Ruby if you keep on calling me Mr. Smith?
Fair enough. Frank, no more Mr. Smith.
Excuse me, Frank. The orchestra leader would like to talk to you before the dancing begins.
Oh, tell them I'll be right in there right away.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Susan. Daddy, I think it's time for the surprise.
All right, dear. I don't think this is going to startle any of you, but I have decided to turn this evening into an engagement party for my daughter.
Really, sir? Who's the lucky man?
Someone I picked up plumbing at the campus disco.
Oh.
I hope you'll all have great fun this evening. And since we're all family, look, I can tell you that this is going to be a great opportunity for you. It'll give me a chance to introduce you to a number of influential people as my future son-in-law.
Thank you, sir.
And you, Ruby, and Bobby, I want you to circle the middle of June on your calendars.
Jennifer.
Because that's when we'll be probably getting married.
You wanted to say something, Ruth?
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, I'd like to stand up for men's rights. Jennifer, as a man of business, I feel that I have the right to have a voice in the date of our marriage. And as the man you've agreed to marry, there are a few plans that I'd like to make sure the honeymoon is exactly what I have in mind.
Of course,
Here,
my
here.
love.
Thank you, sir. So what I'm telling you is that we will decide together the date of our wedding, all right?
Good for you, Luke. I'm getting a strong man as a son-in-law. Never let the woman wear the pants in the family.
Oh, you can't mean that, Frank. You'll panic the entire garment industry.
Miss Darling, you have read my mind. I am dying for another martini.
But go easy, Tracy. We have a long night ahead of us.
Darling, even my best friends will tell you I'm at my best with 2 martinis under my belt. Thank you. And you, Monica, how many drinks do you like to have under your belt?
Usually 1 glass of wine before dinner is sufficient for me.
Really? And you're married to my brother. Isn't that extraordinary?
What does that mean?
Well, it's just not my brother's style, especially when he's upset. And I'm judging he's pretty upset tonight. Did you see the stiff drinks he's been pouring for himself?
My husband can handle his liquor, Tracy.
Not too well. Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Yeah, I do.
Yes? Mr. Landon.
Hello.
Amy! Dinner's ready!
I just hope you two have a wonderful time this evening.
Thank you, Alice.
Thank you, Mrs. Brandt.
No.
Have fun tonight, Leslie.
Thank you,
Mr. Larkin,
Amy.
would you say hi to Alan for me, sir?
I'll do that. You know, we better get going.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you, I do feel a little more relaxed right now, thanks to you.
Well, into the wine.
Well, yes, I suppose so, but you've also been very understanding, and I very much appreciate that.
Let me do that.
Oh, thank you. It doesn't matter. It's the same.
It's beautiful. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
No, it's all right. I'm the one who should say I'm sorry.
Well, you're returning to a normal life. That includes men, too.
Why did you do that?
Because I like you. And you thanked me, and I kissed you by way of saying you're welcome.
Well,
It's no big deal.
yeah, I suppose really what I was, practicing what we said, flirting a little bit.
I think you were.
I feel so silly.
Hey, look, there's no reason to. You're a lovely woman. You have to realize that and face the effect you have on a man.
No, right now I just feel dumb and awkward and out of it.
That's ridiculous. Leslie, you're one of the most attractive women I've ever gone out with.
Well, you really mean that?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
And there are going to be a lot of other men who feel the same way I do.
believe it.
Luke, I want this to be an evening you'll remember the rest of your life.
We will, Daddy.
Thank you, sir.
Susan, Ruby and I are going to take a look at the ballroom before the dancing starts.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. It's beautiful.
The whole house is beautiful.
Wait till you see the buffet, Ruby.
How are you? Let's do it.
Nice to see you, Susan.
Well, Tracy, you look very pretty tonight. Thank you. That's one of the loveliest gowns I've ever seen. Susan, I hope you've reserved a very good table for my husband and me tonight.
Oh, Mitch, can I see you a moment?
Excuse me, ladies. No scratching.
Jennifer, Luke.
Hello.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you both. Jennifer, I insist on seeing your ring.
And she insists on showing it.
It's sweet.
And, Senator, I understand that your political career is off to a rousing good start.
Well, thank you, Zilda. And some of the guests I have here this evening will be in a position to help the senator even more.
I'm looking forward to seeing my old friend Governor Stevens again. Have you met him, Zelda?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, we'll see that you do.
Wonderful. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
How is Jeremy coming along?
Oh, he's a lot better, Susan. In fact, he's able to have visitors.
Ruby, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm just having a great time.
It's a lovely party, Jen. Get used to them. We have them all the time, and now that you're going to be family, having you for a sister-in-law will be enough. That's very sweet.
Barbara Jean, don't just stand there. There are a lot of loose men around here. Go get them, ladies.
Okay, Luke. Goodbye, kid.
Bye. So, my love, what would you like now? A little caviar, some champagne?
I think that's the first time you've called me your love.
Don't get technical.
What would you like? A little champagne, some caviar? You're not finding the party dull, are you?
No, what would give you that idea?
None of our friends have arrived yet, except for Bobby and Ruby. They are coming, aren't they?
Who's they?
Oh, Claudia, Brian, Scotty, Laura Baldwin.
Well, your father invited them. Why wouldn't they show?
I thought it was because Laura knows we're engaged.
Jennifer?
I saw her face when she looked at my ring.
She was dazzled, that's all.
It looked more like shock to me. Is it really over between you two?
I told you it was. Now, if you want to ruin our engagement party, we can go into it. We can have a fight right here. Is that what you want?
No, that's the last thing I want.
And what would you like, darling? Some caviar?
No, thank you.
Champagne?
So she was all part of that.
That's me. He's the governor.
Yeah.
Would you like to meet him?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. He's a dear, sweet man, and you're going to be family now. I'd love to introduce you.
Come on, homewrecker, do your stuff.
Well, if you think I should.
Quiet.
Do I look all right?
Go to his place.
Oh!
She's really in her glory, isn't she?
Yeah, and Ruby's having a great time. I'm really glad.
I was talking about Jennifer. She's really got her hooks into you. Hope you can stand the pain.
I hope you can stand the pain if you don't cool it.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'm going to find a dance partner. Why don't you go greet your guests?
Goodbye.
Oh, Evans, I thought he was charming.
I didn't realize that so many people would be here. Just about everybody. Yeah.
There's Luke. Hey. Hey, pal. Welcome to the Smith domain. How are you?
Hello, beautiful Luke.
Do you have anything to eat or drink yet? Well, we haven't had a chance yet, but we will.
We know you will, Brian.
Howdy, Laura. Hi. Oh, how do you... Brian, I am so thrilled that you could make it.
Well, we wouldn't have missed it. I told you they'd be here.
This is the most exciting night of my life. My father's going to officially announce the engagement. Oh, congratulations, Luke, Jennifer.
Well, listen,
Thank you.
I can highly recommend the institution of marriage, right? The institution of marriage. It's the only way to go.
Oh, yes, that's right.
We're all very happy for you, Luke.
You know, Brian, you're the only guy in this gaming group who's holding out.
You know, I think they're playing my favorite song. Why don't we go dance?
You sly dog.
Claudia, Brian Smith, what a pleasure to see you.
We would have missed it.
Sensational party. We're on our way into dance.
Oh, good. I'll be with you in a moment.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
then she's gone out the back.
Scotty!
Hello, Mr.
Laura! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. The party wouldn't be complete without you. Laura, you look absolutely lovely.
Thank you, Mr.
But I have a complaint. You boys really have the corner on the pretty girls. Do you mind if I steal my daughter for a while?
Only if you promise to bring her back.
Be back soon.
There's your mother. I wonder if she'll dance with me.
Oh, I think she'd probably love it. Save a dance for me, though, won't you?
You've got the second one. Luke, take care of her for me, will you? Be glad to. Mr. Smith was right. You look very beautiful tonight.
Oh, it's one of the dresses that I bought from Las Vegas. I thought I might as well wear it.
How are you?
Happy. Happy for us to have a chance to talk alone.
Really?
I want you to know how pleased I am that you're getting married.
Are you?
Whatever was between us is gone. It's over. I finally feel free of it. And I really hope that you can be as happy with Jennifer as I am with Scotty.
Not possible, Laura. Laura, believe it or not, your mother turned me down. Maybe she didn't want her feet all bruised. Well, I'm sorry. Come on, sure you're good. I promised you this dance. Come on. Maybe they're all as tired as I am.
I'm exhausted.
Then that leaves Scotty for a dance with me.
What?
No backing out. Then Brian.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, if you can keep up with him, you're welcome to try. After this, though. Of course I'm going to try. This is my last evening of freedom. After my dad announces our engagement, I expect my husband to become very possessive.
You know I will be.
Scotty, this is our last chance.
I didn't know this evening was going to tire me out.
She's quite a girl.
Yes.
Try to be happy.
Thank you. 4 minutes.
This party is absolutely incredible.
You having a good time?
Yeah, and Ruby's out there. She just danced with Frank Smith, and she danced with the governor, and she is in 7th heaven. And I am very thirsty.
Well, can I get you something?
Yes, thank you. Some soda and lime would be terrific.
Non-alcoholic? Who are you trying to impress? Laura?
Nothing, thank you. I had Scotty and Jennifer.
Yes, she seems to be insisting on dancing with every man in the place.
I thought you might have suggested it.
What's that supposed to mean, Bobby?
Nothing. Laura, I'm warning you. Luke is committed now to the organization and to Jennifer. So stay away from him unless you want to put a gun to his head. Back off, Bobby. Look, Laura, Jennifer's not stupid. She can see that something is going on between you and Luke. So now why don't you go out there and dance with your husband like a good wife?
Whether you believe it or not, there's nothing going on between your brother and me. The way he feels about me is some kind of a sickness with him. I don't encourage it.
It's a sickness in you, too. Don't try to lie to me, Laura. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to Luke. You might as well admit it, girl. You're in love with him.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please?
Of course, Mr. Smith. Pleasure.
Find out.
The time has come for a special toast. I've taken the liberty of turning this evening into a celebration of the future and of love. In front of my dear friends, I'm delighted to propose a toast to the engagement of my daughter Jennifer to a splendid young man, Mr. Luke Spencer.
Oh, he's a lot better, Susan. In fact, he's able to have visitors right now. Tommy came to see him on his crutches.
Yeah, I understand they were comparing the virtues of the crutch versus the wheelchair.
Well, we're all just so grateful that he's alive. Excuse me, please. Yes. Alan, don't drink too much before dinner.
I don't intend to drink too much, whatever that means, but I do have a few things on my mind.
Well, I know that.
So I think I can be forgiven if I indulge myself just a little bit.
I have to tell you something.
Thank you.
delightful. I'm delightful. Isn't that great music? You must go and you must dance. You must show them what good dancers you are. Come on. Go and dance. Okay, Alan.
Lee, I'm worried about Alan.
Oh, I didn't know where he disappeared to. Don't worry, honey. I'll get him.
I tried to stop him from drinking so fast when we were home. Listen,
I'm looking all over for you.
Oh, Lee, I was just dancing.
Yeah.
Isn't this a great party? Oh, look who just came in. Excuse me.
Alan.
I say hello. My dear, dear friend Steve and Audrey Hart. You look beautiful, Audrey. And Dan and Jesse Brewer. How are you all? And my good friend, oh, my great friend, Dr. Rick Weber. Say, listen, Lee and I were just going in to dance. Would you like to join us? Come on.
What's going on, Lee? I wish I knew, Steve.
Would you like us to give you a hand?
Yeah, I'd appreciate it, Dan.
Well, let's not all be sentimental at once. It'll just...
We're almost there.
He's perfect for my sister, you know, the two of a kind. Not like you.
Can I bring you some water or some aspirin, anything?
No, thank you. I really, no, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
You gotta remember one thing, though. You gotta remember to be honest with Smith. All right, Susan? Because no man likes this woman to be dishonest with him, but you're a wonderful woman. Really.
I'm sorry, Susan. Thank you very much for taking over here.
It's okay.
Well, I don't want to keep you from your desk.
Shall I close the door?
Yes, thank you. Well, see here. Get your scissors.
Like that.
Make it more comfortable.
Like that.
Come on now.
I made such a fool out of myself.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Listen, you should try to get some sleep,
I
Alan.
feel like such a fool.
Please, try to rest, okay? Okay.
I'm walking around with a time bomb inside me. I'm wondering when it's going to go off. I'm wondering when this whole world is going to find out that I've not only lost my wife, but my son that I've never even had. It's a joke, isn't it? Tell me it's a joke, Monica. Tell me that my son, that Alan Quartermaine Jr. is my son, my heir.
Oh, my God, what have I done to you?
Good morning, Lesley. Oh, my
Morning, Dr. Weber.
goodness, what's all that?
Yes, we wanted to surprise you.
Oh, really? You succeeded.
And it is a beautiful morning.
Oh, and so much of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that too bright?
No, it's perfectly fine. I'll get used to it eventually.
Well, we want to hear all about Mr. Smith's party last night. Did you have a good time?
Yes, it was a very nice party. Oh, yummy.
And what about Mr. Lansing? Did you get along real well with him?
We got along awfully well, Amy. We danced all night, which I haven't done in a long time.
That's wonderful.
Yes, it was nice.
Oh, dear. And who all was there?
It seemed like most of Port Charles. All in black ties, very glamorous.
And Scotty and Laura were there?
Uh-huh. They were there with Claudia and Brian. I think Mr. Smith invited them to make up for the fact that they're going to miss the Las Vegas trip.
That is something I will never understand. Laura giving up an all-expense-paid trip to Las Vegas? You can bet I never would have.
Neither would I.
Well, I think she did it for a very sweet reason. Because she wanted to be with me because she thought I would need her, which I guess I really do. I'm learning how much I need my friends and my family around me to comfort me and support me and spoil me the way you are this morning.
Well, We enjoy spoiling you, Dr. Weber.
It's lovely to be spoiled. It really does help take away some of the hurt of what's happening in my marriage. So, I thank you both very much.
Oh, no.
Morning.
Who's that? Oh, Monica.
No, the ghost of parties past. You had quite a bit to drink last night, didn't you?
Oh, is that what happened? I thought I'd been mugged.
Sorry, no such luck.
I have no recollection whatsoever. What happened?
Well, we were at Frank Smith's house. He was giving a party to announce the engagement of his daughter to Luke Spencer, and you tried to drink everyone under the table. Does that ring a bell?
No. Did I make a complete fool of myself?
Oh, cheer up. Not too many people noticed. Susan Moore took you up to one of the guest rooms, and you slept for a while, then Lee and Gail drove us home. Coming back to you?
Barely.
There's some aspirin on the nightstand for you.
Thank you. How did I wind up here in your room?
Well, I didn't think that Lee and Gail needed to know that we, aren't sleeping together anymore.
It's a little too late for that kind of discretion. Lee already knows. I told him. The day of the christening. And what a husband knows, he usually tells his wife.
Well, then I guess there was no need for me to be considerate. Stella brought some coffee up just a little while ago.
Stella see me like this?
No, of course she didn't. She was in bed when we got home.
Oh. Thank you.
Alan?
Hmm?
When you finished your coffee, could we talk?
Now, what about?
I'd like to discuss divorce.
You've got a heart made out of stone, you know that? You want me to discuss a divorce with you in this condition? You want to torture me? Why don't you use burning needles? Settle for that, all right?
Look, I'm sorry that you don't feel well, Alan, but I don't really think that there's a good time to talk about something like this.
No, I guess you're right about that. Listen, do I have a second to finish my coffee?
Of course. Sorry you don't feel well. If there was something I could do.
There is. Pull my head off and throw it away. Well, this isn't going to get anything done at all this way, is it? I'm going to have to get up and face the world sooner or later. Oh, my God. I think I spoke too soon.
You know, in view of everything that's happened, I really don't think there's much to talk about, Alan. I don't think so.
I don't know. I can't concentrate. I can't accept what Rick told me, that the baby is his and not mine. I'm still in a state of shock. You want to leave me, do you?
I think that would be best for both of us.
I don't know what I want. I don't know what's best. I will have to think about it. You're going to have to give me some time.
How much time?
I don't know.
Look, Alan, we can't drag this on and on. I mean, now that it's...
I'm going to think about it. I will, but not now. First of all, I'm in no condition to think about anything, and in the second place, it's too soon. Awful lot of things to consider, Monica. I don't know where my life is going, what I want to do. I don't know what we're going to say to people. You know, divorce is like a legal amputation. You, You don't just jump into it without being prepared.
I really don't... I don't know what to do. I mean, now that it's...
I am going to think about it. I will, but not now. First of all, I'm in no condition to think about anything, and in the second place, it's too soon. Awful lot of things to consider, Monica. I don't know where my life is going, what I want to do. I don't know what we're going to say to people. You know, divorce is like a legal amputation. You don't just jump into it without being prepared.
I really don't... I don't know how you make preparation for something like this.
Have you made a decision about the baby?
Yes, I'm going to take him with me, of course.
Oh, of course. The baby always stays with his mother, doesn't it?
That's generally the best thing to do. The baby needs to be with me, Alan.
The baby is legally mine. Don't force it. There are a lot of things to be considered. Now, I said I will talk about it with you. We'll discuss it some more at another time. I've got to try and think right now what I'm going to say to Mother and Dad.
All right. All right. I won't rush this.
Are you leaving now?
I'm going to look in on the baby, and then I'm going to the hospital after make rounds for Rick.
Why, where's he?
He's tied up in surgery all day. I am sorry about your hangover.
No sorrier than I am, believe me.
Well, I hope you feel better. I'll see you later this evening.
I'm wondering how Alan's feeling this morning. He got so drunk last night, I thought we were going to have to lash him to the mast.
He really tied one on, didn't he? That surprised me.
Certainly surprised me. You know, I've never seen him do anything like that in his entire life.
Yes, he's a late bloomer.
Mitch, I can't understand it for the life of me. He should be sitting on top of the world. He has Monica. He has my trust fund. They have a son. What could be driving him to drink?
I have no idea. Like you say, everything should be coming up roses.
Yeah, well, maybe it's coming up sub rosa. You don't suppose Monica's up to something, do you?
I have no idea, Tracy.
No idea.
I wonder. Well, I'm certainly going to find out.
I bet you are. You going to hire a private investigator, or how about the CIA?
Oh, never send a bunch of boys to do a woman's job. I'm going to find out myself.
How do you propose to do that?
The direct approach, I am going to be a loving sister. Going out to the house to hold Alan's hand. Or head, such as the case may be.
If he lets you hold his head, I think he might come back with it in a silver casket.
What a thing to say.
Yes, what is it?
Good morning, Dr. Quartermaines.
Oh, good morning, Stella.
I brought you some more coffee.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Oh, your sister's downstairs asking for you. I told her I'd have to come up and check. Would you like me to send her up?
Absolutely not. I want you to go straight back downstairs, and I want you to tell her I am not receiving any visitors at all today, and she is certainly the...
Nonsense! What an inhospitable thing to say to your sister. Of course you're up to seeing me.
All right, Stella, I'll deal with it. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Don't you have a small, still voice in you someplace that tells you when you're not wanted?
Alan, if I had a small, still voice trying to tell me anything like that, I'd strangle it with my bare hands.
Have a heart, please, Tracy. I am really not up to going 15 rounds with you today.
Alan, I don't even want to spar. I'm here on an errand of mercy.
What are you going to do, put a bullet through my head?
I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to get rid of your head for you.
Isn't your trophy room crowded enough?
Don't flatter yourself. What I have here is going to save your life. You're going to be grateful to me in spite of yourself.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Don't ask any questions. Just pour it right into that glass and then drink it down. It's ambrosia.
I have a feeling I should have it analyzed first.
Come on, Alan. Don't be silly. I've never lost a brother yet. What you have there is 100% guaranteed to cure any hangover God ever made. Drink it down. There you go. What a good boy.
I think I should have a pencil in my hand to scribble your name on the wall in case I start to collapse.
Alan, you are so suspicious.
When Lucretia Borgia hands you something to drink, it gives you pause.
So pause. Feel any difference?
No, not at all.
Not at all. It works very fast.
Well, maybe just a little bit. What is it?
It's a secret recipe that's been handed from one dedicated drinker to another. It has cured every hangover I've ever had in my life. Never let me down.
Well, I gotta tell you something. I am starting to feel a little bit better.
There you are.
That's amazing.
Success. You know, I would ask you how you enjoyed last night's party, but there is, in fact, a small, still voice inside of me telling me you wouldn't remember.
You're absolutely right.
Alan, you don't do things like that.
Once is too often. I've got to tell you something. I am beginning to feel humid again. That is quite a remedy you've got there.
Alan, I know you pretty well. And I know you have to be awfully upset about something to behave the way you did last night. And if you want to talk about it, I'm here now.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Forgive me. Look, I want to talk to you about this household bill. Now, these are the cleaners, and this is the gardener.
Something wrong?
No, not really.
I know when you've got something to say, Alice. What is it?
Oh, well, I won't tell you, Dr. Weber. I mean, really, you get enough on your mind without my opinion, and I'm no fashion plate. I mean, look at me.
I think you look fine.
Oh, I just kind of flip through those fashion magazines and give up. But then, of course, I don't have the raw material to start with. But
Alice, you and I have been together a long time. Now, you know that when you have something important to say, I'm going to listen. Here I am, listening.
Don't wear that outfit.
No?
No. When your husband left the house, you wore that outfit. I keep tabs. When you bought that outfit a year ago and you brought it home, you took it out of the box, and you said then that you had made a mistake, and I agreed. You said it wasn't right for you. The color was off or something. And then something happened to you, and you started to wear that outfit again when things went bad between your husband and you.
Who did that, huh?
You did that, huh?
Well, I really wanted to look the way I felt.
That drab?
You have been keeping tabs.
Look, just don't wear it, okay? And how about if I take it down to the church and put it in the charity box? I mean, there's got to be somebody somewhere who can wear this thing.
Is that bad?
It's just that I don't want you to slip back. You have been making terrific progress, and that's the only reason that I have the nerve to talk to you about this now. You know, last night when you went to Mr. Smith's party, well, you looked fresh, and you were excited, and you looked beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
That's not exactly right either. What I said was wrong.
Wrong?
No, wait a minute. I just want to say this exactly.
You feel you're flattering me?
Oh, absolutely not. It's just that, Dr. Weber, I'm way out of my depth on this one.
I doubt it somehow.
You look sexy.
Really?
Well, Amy said you did. Well, I mean, she didn't have to tell me that you did. I knew you did, you know.
And this dress is...
not worthy of you.
I'll never wear it again.
Thank you, Dr. Weber.
Thank you, Alice.
Now I understand. Now it's all very clear to me.
What?
Why you had this sudden burst of sympathy for my hangover and all this loving attention for your brother. What it really was an excuse to get in here to find out whether Monica and I are having any marital problems. That's what it's really all about, isn't it?
Nonsense. Nothing of the kind.
Oh, Tracy, you're so transparent.
Alan, I am the last person on earth to wish anybody ill luck, especially my brother. I am here merely because I want to be supportive in case there's some trouble in your life. I should think you'd be delighted instead of suspicious.
Well, I'm sorry that you made the trip for nothing, but we don't have any marital problems, and we don't have one single cloud on the marital horizon.
Really? Sounds like a fairy tale.
Do you mean it sounds like a lovely story or a lie? Because it's the truth. Monica and I have never been more in love. We have a lovely, healthy son that we both adore, and life couldn't be more beautiful.
Gee, I guess that really could explain why you got so ripped, snorting drunk last night. All happily married couples try to drown their joys.
I'm very sorry to disappoint you, but what you saw last night was an overabundance of good spirits. I just got carried away, that's all.
You certainly did get carried away by Lee and Gail and Monica. You were not easy to handle, Alan.
I must tell you, I was terribly embarrassed by myself, and I assure you, it is not going to happen again.
The straight and narrow from here on in, is that it?
Alcohol has never been a problem for me, and it isn't now. It can't be. I've got too many things to do. I've got too many plans to make for the future.
Why don't you do yourself a favor, Alan? Let me in on your plans at the top. I can spot flaws right at the beginning.
That's always been a great gift of yours. Well, thank you very much for the snake oil, and goodbye.
Does this mean you're asking me to leave?
I am indeed. I've got to get dressed. I've got to go to the hospital. I'm very, very sorry that I can't see you all the way out to the door, and I do apologize again for not having any bad news for you. Goodbye, Tracy.
Dr. Schaefer called the lobby desk. Dr.
Indeed.
Morning.
Hi, Mr. Weber. How did you enjoy the party last night?
It was real nice. There were certainly a lot of important people there, weren't there?
Yes, there were. Easy for you.
Morning, Bobby.
Hi, Dr. Quartermaines.
How are you today, Lesley?
Oh, fair to middling.
Easy for you.
Oh, thank you. Quite a party last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Excuse me.
I must confess, I was a little bit nervous.
Oh, I had a good time.
Yes, you seem to have. I think I should have apologized for Alan.
Not to me.
Well, I'm just sorry that it had to be public. I mean, that you had to be witness to it.
Well, I can't imagine why you'd worry about what I thought.
I do, Leslie.
Why are we standing here, Monica? I don't understand why we're talking. If it goes on much longer, it's going to start to attract attention. I don't think that's the world's best idea.
There are so many things that I want to say to you.
I think I've probably heard them all by now. I've got to go to work.
Just 1 second. Just 1 second, please.
Okay.
Look, I know this isn't the proper time. I just feel I owe this to you.
Oh, boy, that sounds ominous. What is it?
Well, I discovered that I couldn't go on any longer. I've asked Alan for a divorce.
You did? When?
This morning, when Alan woke up, I thought you had a right to know. You going up?
No. I have something to do.
Good morning, darling.
Hi, Ruby.
Yes, he came to visit me at the crack of dawn.
A burglar.
No, a Jennifer Smith. Jennifer? What you want? Oh, she wanted to talk about Luke and about Luke's friends. She was on a little fishing expedition.
You didn't let anything slip, did you?
Slip?
Ruby, you have no idea the kind of tightrope that Luke is walking these days.
No, I don't. No wonder he didn't want to talk to me about anything.
Well, you know why he asked her to marry him, don't you?
No, not exactly.
Ruby, he became engaged to Jennifer because he was forced into it. He got himself backed into a corner and he can't get out.
That is terrible. He can't get married like that. It's going to be terrible for him and awful for that little girl.
Mr. Smith wants it. And Luke feels that the alternatives may even be worse.
Oh, honey, that's just no good at all. No wonder he didn't want to talk to me about it.
Yeah, well, don't tell him I said anything, okay?
Okay, I'll try not to.
Ruby, he's marrying her for another reason, too. He's doing it to protect Laura Baldwin.
I guess he's never going to stop loving that girl.
No? And I don't think there's anything that you and I are going to be able to do about it because he's not hearing anything that I have to say to him.
How are you going to tell him to stop loving the person he loves? I mean, even I know better than that.
Ruby, I'm sick and tired of seeing Laura Baldwin run all of our lives. And I think there just may be something that I can do to put a stop to it.
Good morning, sir. Oh, good morning. How's everything going up there?
Well, we're getting it fixed out slowly but surely.
It's going to take a while, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. But once it's done, you can be sure that that kind of accident will never happen again.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. Excuse me.
No, that kind of accident's never going to happen again. Next time, it'll be a different kind of accident.